She's so high, high above me. She's so lovely. All right, guys. So this is the message today. This is the download for whoever this is for. This is definitely a message here from a divine masculine who you are already, like, you've already connected to this person. You've been in a separation from this person. This is like a high-level soulmate or a twin flame, which I channel here on the channel. I am a twin flame reader. So this is the song that came through today. Now, for some, like a small percentage, right? Like I feel a smaller percentage, this could be a new person who is seeing you from a distance, or, you know, knows you from a mutual friend group, or somehow they would be distant. But they would be someone who is struggling with, like, you're just like, oh, and they feel like not good enough for you. Like they feel like you're so above them. But the predominant message is a divine masculine counterpart, or, you know, someone who you maybe have been watching tarot for. And they are really, like, deep in their feels. They're feeling a lot. They're processing a lot. There's a lot of stuff that they've been trying to ignore and push down and push down and push down. But they cannot do it. Like, these new frequencies on earth are not allowing them to do that, where they keep burying their head in the sand. They keep burying their head in the sand. They keep ignoring their toxic traits, their toxic patterns. They keep ignoring the things in their life that are mispleasing, don't make them happy, that suck the life force from them, okay? But they look at, more than likely you're tuning in and you're the divine feminine counterpart. But you could be a masculine watching this, seeking guidance or clarity or confirmation. So take it how it connects for you. But I'm channeling it like this is from a divine masculine and it's to you, divine feminine. What's really weird, you guys, is that, like, first of all, this is a song that I know the song. It was, you know, it's one of those, like, if you're in my age group, like, I'm almost 40 years old, so it's just a song that was popular, like, I don't know. I think, like, right around when I was graduating high school or a little bit after that. I don't know. I forgot to even look at, like, when it was made. But anyways, the song is called She's So High Above Me. And I did have to Google it because I had no idea who sang it. I just knew that so I went on Instagram earlier and there was, I don't know if you can hear my cat. He's a male cat, a masculine, and he's, like, crying out right now. Like, I don't know why, but I have feral cats out here and they're girl cats. You know, he's fixed and everything, but right now, and he, like, does this sometimes, but right now it's prominent because in this message, it's about this masculine literally crying out in the ethers and crying out, you know, I want to say to God, and, like, it's like they're thinking these things. They're thinking these things. And what I'm seeing a masculine, like, going, like, God, just tell me what to do. Like, and I'll do it. Just guide me. Just tell me what to do and I'll do it. Connecting more to the prayer and to God's source, it shows that they are in tune more with this. Like, they're connecting more to this. And they feel this, like, almost hopelessness is what I want to say, of their choices that they've made or the holes that they've dug for themselves. These eclipses and the eclipse energy that we're in, it is brought up so much of the blocks, of the fear, of the, you know, the shadow side that we try to push down and ignore and not look at. It's the things in our lives that we know aren't serving us, but we keep doing it anyways, or we stay with the person anyways, or we keep thinking that way anyways, you know? I don't have enough money. I don't have enough money. Like, you know, I don't claim this, Spirit. You know that. I'm just reading right now. But it's like that. And so it's like now they're seeing like, oh, I'm the one. Like, I'm my own worst enemy. Like, I make this stuff happen to me. Like, I'm the one actively creating this stuff in my life. And they've been ignoring the connection as much as they can, even though they can't, to their divine feminine, right? Now, we can have different counterparts. We can have many soulmates. If it's a twin flame thing, you only got one twin, right? But that doesn't mean that's the end-all be-all person you have to be with. Like, I am so tired of like seeing comments from people, and I'm sorry, but it's the truth. Sorry, not sorry. Of people who are on these journeys, and it just shows me like obviously where they're at in their healing process, which there's nothing wrong with that. We've all been there. But you're still really connected to the physical outcome, and like, I can only be with this person. I know they're my twin. That's my end all be all. I have to be with them. When that is not the case at all. The twin flame journey is a obviously highly evolved spiritual connection and journey, because we'll get into that another time, but that is not your end all be all. You both have free will, and that's putting your, like, that's betting a lot of money on someone who you don't even know is ever going to ascend or surrender. And you're telling the universe, that's it. That's the only person I want. You may be alone for the rest of your life, right? Okay. So just a little FYI, because I've been seeing that a lot. And my purpose here to connect these messages is to bring you insight, clarity, and confirmation on what you're probably already in tune with or picking up on or feeling or getting signs about or confirmations about, right? It's not meant to keep you in this pain cycle of waiting, of I need them. I'm watching readings, and the readings are saying they're coming in, but it doesn't happen. So I'm just going to sit here and wait. And I'm not going to open myself up to love, and I'm not going to like date anyone. And I'm not going to be, I'm just not going to surrender. I'm just going to wait for this one person, which is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. And I'm saying that with love, because again, the purpose of these messages is to inform and to bring insight and clarity. Not to keep you stuck in a loop and stuck on someone like this, okay? We are expansive cosmic beings, and we are meant to consistently keep growing and expanding, and right? Okay. So with that being said, you guys, I'm already 8 minutes in, but if you're new here, welcome, loves. I'm Erica. I'm a psychic medium and an oracular priestess, okay? So she's so high above me. This is coming directly from the divine masculine, because oh, that's what I was going to say, is I went on Instagram. Okay, usually I receive the messages directly from the masculines or feminines or whatever, right? But today I went on Instagram, and there was a reel right there at the top, very first post, boom. And it was a reel that was playing this song. And it was a reel talking about not like your worth and your value, and not like lowering your worth and value, for another person or a relationship. It was all about like, you deserve love. You deserve love, and someone is going to love you so much, right? Okay. Basically, that was the gist of it. So I want to read these lyrics. It's not like every single lyric of the song. I just wrote the ones that were coming through to me and that like really stood out to me. Okay. So the name of the song is She's So High Above Me. She's blood, flesh, and bone. No tucks or silicone. Okay. Like meaning she's very natural. And I don't have anything against that. Okay. So I personally haven't ever had any work done, but okay. Botox, I'm hugging 40. All right. Maybe. Oh, I don't know. Anyways. So she's blood, flesh, and bone, no tucks or silicone. She's touch, smell, sight, taste, and sound. But somehow I can't believe that anything should happen. I know where I belong, and nothing's gonna happen. because she's so high, high above me. She's so lovely. She's so high, like Cleopatra, Joan of Arc, or Aphrodite. Okay, and that's very specific because these are, he's talking about like goddess energies. Like he's like, this is a goddess. This is like an ascended being. This is someone who is cosmic and magical and enchanting and so divinely unique. It drives me insane. And then he says, what could a guy like me even really offer? She's perfect as can be. Why should I even bother? Yeah. So that is the gist of it, you guys. Someone who has felt that you are way too good for them. So they don't go for it. So they don't pursue it. This is someone who feels like they themselves are, you know, what I'm kind of getting is like, you don't want me. So this is someone who feels like, I don't want to say this, but what I'm getting is like someone who views themselves or has viewed themselves like a loser, or, you know, which is so harsh to judge yourself in that way, right? Let's all tap our hearts and send people love right now. Anyone who's feeling that way about themselves, we tap our heart and we send them love. But this is where the masculines have been. They've been in such a struggle with all of this, right? Well, these eclipses and just the energy and the timelines that we're on and like everything that's happening and the forward momentum and the astrological transits and all the things, okay? All right, the consistent you know, light blasts of on the Schumann resonance, you know, it is showing this person that, first of all, where they feel like they've made mistakes, it's like amplified by like a million right now. So they are feeling like, you know, they're having like moments where they are really struggling with like, you know, not judging themselves. It's like they're coming more to a place of not judging themselves where it's like, why should I even bother? What could a guy like me even offer? Someone like her, someone who's like Cleopatra, Joan of Arc, and Aphrodite. Like, what can I offer a goddess? I'm just a mere mortal. Okay, and that's literally like the vibe that you know has been coming through, that we've been, you know, we've seen this all, but it's coming out more of a way of like them seeing it very clearly. They're seeing it very clearly. So it's almost like they hold you on this high pedestal because you are this like goddess, you know. And if you're a man watching this and you are the divine feminine energy, then you're like godlike, all right? You're like the Zeus, okay? And they don't feel good enough for you. They feel like, you know, you have all these things to bring to the table, and, you know, what could they bring or offer, right? It's a very insecure and lack of confidence type energy, which we already know that they've been going through this, okay? It's like stepping out of the ego and the fear consciousness and stepping into the love, all right? And like facing the shadows and the fears and then working with them and befriending them instead of running from them. That's what they're doing. This whole song is a song of great love, great admiration, mesmerization. They're super enchanted by this goddess, but they also feel, I'm not good enough. It's also showing very clearly insecurity and a fear energy. This is what they're moving out of. Or this is what they're facing right now. This is where they're at. They still view you in this way as Cleopatra, Joan of Arc, and Aphrodite. But they're starting to see in their own life how they have sabotaged themselves, how they have come up short, how they have gone, why have I discounted myself and gone for and just settled with things or just stayed in things or whatever they've been doing because of fear. Because now this like goddess energy that you are emanating out, okay, into the collective, and that they are seeing or witnessing or feeling, it is something that they want to experience, that they want to be a part of. They want to be in your energy field. They want to be around this goddess or godlike energy. I think that there is some impulsive actions being taken. I feel like this is someone who's been so afraid to reach out and connect because of the insecurity and the fear of rejection, blah blah. But that stuff doesn't matter. Just like, what does this say? Like, what could a guy like me even really offer? She's perfect as can be. Why should I even bother? That's what they've been feeling, and that's what they've been telling themselves. Why should I even bother? It won't work. You know, making up the excuses, it won't work, and you know, they would probably get tired of me, or if they really found out, you know, they really got to know me, then I know they wouldn't want me, they wouldn't love me, you know, so why even bother? She's perfect as can be. I don't want to go in and screw up her life or his life, because that's what I do. I sabotage things. I sabotage my own happiness. I feel like my choices in life, you know, I just feel like who I am and what I've done is not good enough for this, you know, Aphrodite. But I feel this is them moving out of that. I feel like I'm getting moving out of stagnation. Fear blocks being removed. Challenge accepted. Green lights ahead. I'm seeing, it's like when you're on your way to work, right? And you're just like hitting every single green light, right? You're just like zip, 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 going through every green light. No red lights, right? And just things are easy peasy. Okay, I'm getting the Eagles song, Peaceful, Easy Feeling. And I know you won't let me down. And as I say that, or sing that, the World card comes out. This is, first of all, and then we have the Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. We have the wilted rose. The petals are falling. This is someone, right, who has felt like just, you know, they've lacked a lot of faith for a long time, I think. Okay. The World card is the universe stepping in. Very first card out. It's the biggest, most powerful, right, card in the tarot. This speaks of a high level. In the eyes of the universe is saying completion. There's been a huge cycle completed here. This divine masculine is completing a cycle in their life. And I think that's impulsive. I think that they are, it's literally just like with the eclipses and stuff, it shifted something so dramatically within them. Everything looks different. Everything looks different. What I'm getting shown is a newborn baby who opens their eyes for the first time, right? After being in the darkness, in the womb. And that's where they've been. They've been in the darkness. They've been in this womb of no thing. They've been in this womb of getting back to 0 point energy with and balance within themselves. But the way to do that is to overcome the demons, overcome the toxicity within themselves and in their choices and life and relationships, patterns. The universe is saying that this masculine is completing something here, or they have completed something, which indicates this going to the Fool card. And the Fool is someone who follows their intuition, their soul, and takes a leap of faith. But right now they are completing something in their life. This could be a partnership, right? This is a multitude of things. I'm just going to say that. This is a laundry list of things. This is relationships for some, right? Karmic third parties. It's their patterns. It's marriages, or they're completing a huge karmic pattern cycle, something about generational curse breaking. Whatever it is in the eyes of the universe, it's something that they came here to do, and they've done it, or they're doing it. And it's done. They're completing it where they'll never go backwards to that. You know what I mean? or they know better. They've learned the big, big lesson. They see it now for all that it is. This also can be, you know, travel, long distance. Like, I'm getting like we're worlds apart. Now I'm hearing that song by Alicia Keys. What is it? Even if you were a million miles away, I could still feel you in my skin. Touch me, feel me, right? You know that I'll always be in love with you. So, okay, what is that? Okay, all right, you guys will know, but a lot of musical references, but this one right here is, like, it came through, and like I said, it's not even a song that I like. Like, I always thought it was kind of, it's just not my type of music, but the words, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so relevant, because this is how the Divine Masculine is feeling and witnessing the Divine Feminine, is as a goddess energy, Empress, High Priestess. Okay, and that's where you are. If this message is for you, that is where you are. It's not where you think you are. It's where you legit are. You've been doing the work. Anyone can get up in the morning and be, I'm going to be the priestess. I'm a priestess. I'm a Divine Feminine priestess, right? I'm an empress. I'm an empress. But you're not. It's a frequency. You have to be on the frequency, right? So I know I have a lot of powerful Divine Feminines and Divine Masculines who come to the channel. But I'm saying this is for those of you guys who have also been through the World card. There could be long distance between you guys, okay? I'm getting a long distance phone call, a long distance call, someone calling from afar. I'm getting, I don't care what they think. I'm also seeing 111 and 823. Now I'm getting 328. Now I'm getting 323. These could all be number syncs that you're getting. They feel very out in the cold here. It isn't that they feel out in the cold. It's that they are coming to terms and seeing that they have put themselves there. There's no one to blame. You can't blame shift this. Like, you know, it's not the Divine Feminine's fault because the Divine Feminine, you know, didn't chase you and hurt your ego. I'm also getting that for a lot of the masculines, they're putting someone out in the cold, or they did or will be. Okay, just depends, like, you know, what timeline you guys are on. Okay, so we have the 9 of Pentacles coming out here. The Hermit, yeah, this is someone who is, well, they're in the Hermit mode, obviously, right? With the Hermit card, we have Virgo here. And we have a lot of Earth energy showing up immediately with the 2 Pentacle cards. But then the World card, we have the 4 fixed signs. And the fixed signs is like, it's like fixing your destiny. It's fixing your destiny. So this is someone who is aligning or following, they're following the voice of their intuition and their soul at this point, okay? The Strength card. So there is a lot of divine strength. There is a lot of divine willpower and strength, and the strength that they are tapping into is coming from their cosmic heart, from their galactic heart, from the heart space, the heart chakra, from the soul. And it's helping to give them the confidence and the willpower to step out of their shell, to step out of their comfort zones, all right, to maybe remove themselves from a home dynamic, okay? They've been very sheltered. They've been very hidden. They've been very quiet. This is not someone that you talk to on a daily basis whatsoever. This is definitely far and few between communication, or it's just someone who, this is not regular communication. This is not someone you know, oh, we broke up 3 weeks ago. This is not that. This has taken a lot of time to evolve on a soul level and to ascend on a soul level. The Hermit is the wise guru, right? Okay, the Hermit has to go within though. They go through their dark night of the soul. They have to go within. They have to isolate, spend time with self. They have to really go within and do all the things, right? Before they can come out of that shell. We have Three major arcanas here. And then after the Strength card, we have the Seven of Swords, the Fox. This person has always kept an eye on you. They've never not stopped watching you or thinking of you. They're tapping into the strength to overcome their deceptive ways, the ways that they are now seeing how they've been deceiving themselves. Any deception energy in their life or betrayal, just lie, kind of false, fake, not good, you know, they're tapping into the strength to overcome that. Six of Wands. Show me the Strength card and the Seven of Wands. See, the Lion here is a leader. The Lion is a good-hearted, loving leader energy, right? The rose right here indicates love, but it also indicates, you know, beauty, petals, thorns. The petals of the rose speak of all the layers that we all embody. And how we all have our beautiful side, and we all have these layers, right? And the layers go this way and that way and this way and that way. But we also have our thorns. And it's about learning to embrace all of it as a whole and not run from the thorns and only want the beauty and not, you know, ignoring all the layers, okay? This is someone who is embracing all their layers. They're embracing their thorns. And moving more from the heart and the soul, like I said. There's a lot with the sun here above the Lion, the solar eclipse that we just had. Okay, and we're going to be in the eclipse energy for a while. It's doing work. It's doing work. It's doing work. It's a residual effect, right? There was something massive that happened with the crown chakra, with the divine masculines, especially for divine masculine twin flames. Not all of them, obviously, but for a lot of them. And that was something, I don't know if I've shared that. I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. I think I talked about that in a reading, like right on the day of the solar eclipse or the day after or the day, I don't know. But I said, I think it maybe was before, because I said with this eclipse, there's going to be a ton for the divine masculines, well, for all of us, but for the masculines, it's going to bring a lot of enlightenment. It's going to activate the hell out of the crown chakra, which brings forth this type of energy and pulls them more out of the darkness, out of their cave. There's a lot of like, I just need to speak my piece to you, and you know, whatever you feel or you know, your reaction is, I respect that, but I've needed to say this for a while, or I've needed to do this for a while. I just didn't have the strength to do it before. I was fearful because I felt you were so high above me. You're so perfect. You're so lovely. Like you've got it all together. This person says she's touch, smell, sight, taste, and sound. You consume all of their senses. Smells remind them of you, maybe certain perfumes, or, you know, I'm getting like notes of like lavender or vanilla or amber. Someone's name could be Amber or vanilla. Maybe you're Vanilla Ice, baby. No, I'm just kidding, baby. I don't know. I know a lot of people watch, right? I was cold as ice. Yeah, now I'm getting that song, Fire and Desire by Rick James and Tina Marie. It's one of my all-time favorite songs. But he says, I was cold as ice long ago. Baby, baby, I wasn't very nice, I know, right? Sugar, sugar. And even at the end, it's like two people like confessing love to each other, and he's like, I'm still living with somebody and I know you're with somebody. That's how a lot of these divine partnerships are, because you guys are divine counterparts, but you may have experienced or had karma to play out or whatever it is, or you were someone else's karma in partnerships, and maybe you have been married or been living with somebody or whatever it is. This is not some crazy toxic third party triangle where, you know, the women are fighting and, you know, the man is, you know, like, oh yeah, everybody wants me. You know what I mean? This is the divine counterparts that I'm talking about. And the feminines that I'm talking about, like I said, are not waiting around and going, oh, please come back. Oh, you're all that I need. You really are in this vibration here. And that's why they recognize you as Joan of Arc, Cleopatra, or Aphrodite. Joan of Arc was a warrior, divine feminine, ascended master. But she led men into battle, disguised as a man in armor, right? They felt your strength that you exuded, and it terrified them because they knew that you were not someone they could control or manipulate. And they also felt they didn't have an upper hand, which that's not what divine love is about. That's what karmics do. They compete. They always try to one-up each other. As long as one has the upper hand, the other one is weaker. And then, you know, it might reverse where one has the other upper hand for a while and then the other one feels weaker. What we are here with this is a very high-level spiritual, oh my God. I just looked down. Spiritual soul connection. I mean, all connections are spiritual because we're all spiritual beings having human experience, but you know what I mean. 6 of Cups, there it is, the past. All in, there's so much nostalgia. These eclipse everything. The eclipse everything. There's so much freaking nostalgia here. They are deep in the roots of it all. But there is strength here within this tree. There's longevity within this tree. And I feel that's what they're connecting to. It's like a full connection. It's a full connection between the past lives, the roots, the emotions, the love, the nostalgia, the strength, the fortitude, the I'm going to stand tall, I want to do what's right kind of a thing. Okay, where are we at? 32 minutes. All right, I'm gonna end this message. Clarify the 6 of Cups and the Strength card, please. This person is also clearing a lot of past life karma, and that is helping to build strength. They're clearing a lot of past life karma. That's why we have the World card. It's past life karma, but past life emotions, blockages, all the things that have kept them tied up or in fear, consciousness, or whatever it is. Something busted wide the fuck open, you guys, with the eclipse. I'm telling you, that sunshine is hot. Heat, light, like right above the crown chakra where it just, boom, it activated like crazy. Okay. Oh my God. See, the devil's showing up. All right. We have and then oh my God, the devil, the 2 of Cups, and then the 10 of Wands. We have color match here. The devil connects with all this. So I was right. I was right. Look, the strength card came out first because they tapped into that divine strength. They're tapping into that divine strength to overcome the devil energies in their life. We have Leo and Capricorn here. We have Virgo. And then we have the 2 of Cups. It's someone who, it's the lion is defeating the goat. Lions will eat a goat. That's the kind of stuff they feast on. It's the lion eating the goat. It's the lion taking the goat down. Seeing things very, very clearly in a lot of ways. Okay? This is what they feel. This is where they're at. This is what they want. This is what they're, you know, all the things. But we can't ever say for certain. right? But this is very strong. This trumps this. This is the heart. This is the ego. Okay, the lion is taking the lead here. Will you accept my rose? In the lion's mouth, will you accept my rose? You see, once you tap into divine strength, you love yourself more. You come from the heart and the soul, and you start to love all your layers and all your petals, and you learn to love the things that you find wonderful about yourself, and then you learn to love the things that you haven't liked about yourself, your thorns and all. And once that happens, the devil has no more control. And I don't mean the satanic, blah, blah, Christian devil, whatever you want to say. This is the devil within us all. We all have it within us. We all have ego. We all have darkness and shadow energy like that, right? Okay, it's about what we do with it. And this person has been letting it control them in many ways. They could be overcoming long-term partnerships, long-term addictions or addictions. They could be breaking patterns like, health things. Like maybe they come from a family that doesn't take care of their health and, eats whatever they want and gets sick and people get cancer and all these things happen. There's a lot to generational curse breaking. Rather, it's not just, oh, I'm awakened and, I love myself and that's breaking my curses. No, it comes in many forms: addictions, codependencies, behavioral patterns, thought patterns, stagnancy, laziness, like all these things. This soulmate connection, this bond that you two share, this person has never let go of it. I don't care how long it's been. I don't care how long it's been since you guys have talked. I don't care how many people they've dated. I don't care how, if they've been married. I don't care what. A true divine soul partnership and connection, it's undeniable. And that's why we have this. It has weighed heavily upon them. Look at that. You can't make it up exactly. 10, 10. 10, 10. 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups. You see? This is what they're thinking of. This is how it makes them feel, because this is how they really feel. They know you're the 10 Cups. They know that you guys are soulmates or share some kind of very special bond together. There's a reason why you guys met, crossed paths, and it's not like anything they've experienced. And you have the 6 of Cups. You have the 6 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, and the 2 of Cups. There's a lot of emotion that has come to the surface. Okay, I want to say more than ever. And it's weighing heavily upon them, okay, because of how they feel and what they know. They know that you are the sweet spot. They know that you are emotional fulfillment and completion. They know that this is very healing. They know that this is very balanced. Okay. So let's go ahead and I'm like, I don't even know what to do after that. Okay, I'm going to end this right now. So let me know in the comments how this connects with you guys. If you want to work with me one-on-one, it would be my pleasure. If you want to connect, work with my gifts, hone in on your own personal twin flame journey or past life soulmate journey. Spiritual guidance. Do you want to know more about your soul mission or your gifts, things like that? Okay, sorry, I'm getting like it's like I want to purge, like I want to burp right now, but this happens sometimes when I'm reading because there's something like it's the heart chakra releasing, and then it's like coming up. Okay, so this is someone who it's signifying their heart chakra with the Strength card. This comes from the heart. And that's why when you're operating from the heart, your true heart of hearts and your soul, it trumps the devil. You have the strength to do the things you need to do. So there's a big heart purging happening, or has been happening. Okay, so anyways, if you want to connect, I offer a few different types of readings. I have event sesh. I do intuitive energy healing. So it's all in the description box below. I want to take a moment. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. I want to thank you for your presence on the channel. I want to thank you for co-creating this message with me and for helping this channel grow. Thank you so much. For every like, comment, all the things, and for helping this video get into the algorithms of YouTube, where other people will be guided to find it, who also need it. So thank you for that. Thank you for paying it forward. By the way, that is good karma that comes back to you, okay? Because you're helping other people receive these messages that are divinely led and guided. So the divine, right? It comes back to you, everything you put out. And speaking of which, those of you guys who have donated anything, whether it's $1, 20, 50, 100, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. And again, that is good karma because you're paying it forward to a light worker who is doing their light work, and you are assisting in that and supporting in that, and that will come back to you. I always pray anyone that leaves a donation that it comes back to you 1,000,000-fold. So so anyways, but thank you guys for your super thank you comments and super chats and just donations and all the things. Thank you. Okay, so I just want to get the tea just real fast before I go. There we go. Deja vu and pain. Okay, perfect. Exactly. I said real fast, you ask for it, you shall receive it. There's history, something that happened in the past, and repeated patterns. This person they're having deja vu moments in their lives of the repeated patterns and the toxicity, devil energies. They're going, wait a minute, I've been in this situation before. Wait a minute, I have felt this before several times. Wait a minute, I feel the same way in this relationship that I did in this last relationship, and I don't like it. They're having moments of deja vu. Okay? But also they're thinking of the history between you guys and what happened in the past with you guys. Okay? This person could be experiencing or processing pain or going through a pain cycle. We did see the devil. We did see the 10 of Wands. We had the World card, which speaks of completion. So they could be going through this, okay, where they are experiencing a breakup or an ending or something happens where it creates pain. And it's connected to this deja vu, the patterns. I've been here before. This isn't the first time I felt this. Okay, someone who is in pain over the loss of you or just thinking about how they sabotaged. Putting up a wall, excruciating pain, yeah, because they were very guarded. They put up a wall because of things from their past, right? And now they're in a period of, this is what the eclipses help to bring up, is this dark energy here, the reflective energy, where it's eclipsing things out, up, out, so new things can eclipse in, right? New energies, new timelines, whatever you want to say. Dark night of the soul, dark shadow, facing your inner truths and seeing true colors. They are seeing the true colors of themselves. They're seeing the true colors of people around them, you know, partners, friends, whatever it is. Okay, they're in a deep state of reflection, or they have been. For some of you guys, your person's going to be going into this state. And this is what comes. But it's just them facing their inner truths. They're getting real with themselves. They're facing their inner demons, their inner truths, the dark stuff, the fear stuff that they've been trying to suppress and ignore and just, right, push under the rug. You can't do that. Everything will come to the surface at some point. You will have to experience it and feel it. You can't just keep pushing it down. I mean, you can, but it's going to cause even more pain. It's going to cause even more, you know, it can create physical ailments like energy being suppressed and all that stuff, right? Anyways, this is where they're at. This is where they're at. This is where they've been, okay? Here we go. And let's just get one more here. Getaway. Yep. It's all of this is pushing forth an energy of a getaway. Then there could be a vacation. We did have the World card, and I was talking about travel, distance, all that. But they are completing a huge cycle. They're getting away from something here. They're getting away from the pain cycle or the dark cycle. They're getting away from the dark night of the soul and ascending into the rebirth energy. Okay? They want to begin an adventure in their life. They want adventure. Run away together. This is what they're thinking of. All right? They want to meet on a bridge or bridge the gap, okay? But no, this is them like wanting to get away from the situations that they're in and, you know, move forward in a new way, whether that's with you, without you, whatever. Okay? They may be fantasizing about taking a vacation or what it would be like to get away with you, spend the weekend with you, you know, just have you and them all to each other and to themselves. Okay, they could be going on a vacation, if right? Maybe they communicate or something, and they're like, hey, by the way, I'm going to be traveling to your area, or I'm going to be, you know, visiting, or, you know, I don't know. It could be anything, but I'm kind of getting that too for some of you guys. Okay. Yeah, they're no longer blind to their own truth. Blindfolds are off. Okay, they feel the tethered energy between you guys on a soul level, right? There's a lot of telepathic communication. There's a lot of dream activity happening here with this person and with you. Heart songs. Look at heart songs. Very last card here. Heart songs. We had several song syncs come through, starting with the one that I got earlier today. Okay? So, she's so high above me. But somehow I can't believe that anything should happen. So, for some of them, they could be coming forward possibly, and they still have this, like, maybe, like, right? They could be coming forward thinking that, like, nothing's going to happen, but I want to say this anyways, or I want to communicate anyways. You know, this person's not going to want me, but lo and behold, maybe you do, or maybe you are open to it, right? Maybe you're not. Maybe you're one of the ones where, right, you've surrendered it up, like I said, and maybe you're just like, well, I'm open to, you know, hearing what they have to say, but I've moved on. That's okay too. But I think for the most part, and the way that I am picking up and feeling it, is that a lot of you guys, you would be open to this person if they did communicate, okay? But I also think for a lot of you guys, that time gap is closing. I think for a lot of you out there, if you're still open at this point, you won't be maybe 3 weeks from now or a month from now. It's closing quickly, right? It's closing quickly. It's like a trap, like a booby trap door that's closing, and you have to get in right before it closes. It's like that. So anyways, this is what I've got. This person thinks that they hold you on the highest pedestal, and they feel you as you, they are feeling you as your true self and as your true frequency. They were not respecting you and feeling you fully like they felt you as the Empress energy that you are, but they did not react or act or treat you as such, right? They did not reflect that high vibrational energy back, but there's something massive that has shifted here where they see it fully now. And they go, she's so high above me, like a goddess, like, you know, Cleopatra, Joan of Arc, or Aphrodite. But something has shifted within me now where I am connecting to my infinite self, and I'm feeling the expansiveness, and I am feeling no longer fearful of that energy and running from it because I don't feel good enough for it because of my own insecurities and trauma, whatever. I feel that I am deserving of this too. So instead of telling myself, why should I even bother? I'm now feeling and telling myself, I'm going to give it my best shot and see what happens. And may the chips land where they land, right? So this is what I've got for you guys. I totally didn't expect this to be this long, but hey, channeled it out as best I can. I keep going with the messages till I'm done. So if you are new here, you know, they're not usually this long unless I'm like on a live or something, but it is what it is. So anyways, I love you guys so much. It is good to be back. Thank you. You know, I know we've all been feeling this like crazy integration of energy and the eclipses and all of that, right? It's just wild. So, you know, yeah. Anyways, all right. I'll let you guys go. I love you so much. Thank you again. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.